Hello, this is Dr. Prasad Pudilam with the class series of Biology of Engineers for the 2022 batch admitted students who are in the present fourth semester right now in 2000 on this date 6/3 2024 because I recorded the video on this particular date. Okay, so biology for engineers, the class series I already did last year, previous year, that is 21 BE45. Okay, so this is different from that of that biology for engineers. The title remains same, subject code is different, syllabus is also changed, and there are two syllabuses on biology for engineers now. BBOC07, that is for computer science stream students, and BBOK, instead of C, if it is K is there, that is not for computer science engineering stream, that is for the remaining all streams like electronic stream, mechanical stream, and civil stream students. Okay, so this is a second video. This particular PowerPoint presentation what I made, it's a PDF form, will be available in the description box as a PDF. You can go to the description box and download, and no need to again write it down and all. You can download and keep it, and whatever information explanation that I am giving, you can take it and make your own study material of that. Okay, so this is second class of this series. This is for computer science stream, again I am repeating. For other streams, immediately after completing this module wise, I'll be covering same way, same fashion. I'll be covering the notes every day. I'm trying evening time. I'm trying to sit and prepare the notes and making a class video on this. Saturday, Sundays also I'll do the same. I'll complete it when before your semester starts. You know, when semester is going to start, then before the end of the semester, these class series will be available, and you can face the exams. Again, many faculties also, newly joined faculties handling the subject may get confused. So you can refer my video classes as well as previous video classes of biology for engineers as well. Okay, so this is my personal effort. Don't think that I am doing as a work for the university. This is but my personal YouTube work, my personal work. Don't think that somebody allotted me to do this work. This is my work. I am doing this, my own interest. I am doing it, my personal interest, as well as to get some income source from the YouTube channel. So that is the truth behind this, as well as to gain knowledge and share the knowledge to you. Okay, so this is part 2 of module 1 video. So this is the syllabus which is mentioned in that. The course outcomes are very important as per the new study theme, the student centric methods. Students should know what are the course outcomes. So course outcomes are mentioned here as part of this. And this class I am covering the stem cells and their applications. Okay, so stem cells and the application, a simple question is framed: how do stem cell application advance healthcare, uh, discuss challenges and the ethical considerations, offering critical insights into their potential impacts on medical practices and society. Okay, so stem cells, they are the cells which are separated from our body, mainly from the embryo as well as from the grown organs, which has been used to further produce the required cell, whatever repair if it is needed, or to grow as a new cells that is used. Okay, how it is application, how it is advanced in healthcare, how it will work, that is the question, first sentence. Then the main challenges it is what you are facing, and when we take our own cell and grow and convert into other cell, so many ethical consideration comes. Therefore that particular term I have added to this, because whenever stem cells comes, it is not so developed one, it is a growing stage, and so ethical considerations are very important, that has need to be tackled. Therefore I have given some importance to the challenges and ethical consideration, which is not so specifically mentioned in the syllabus, but still I have added that. Okay, so the mark distribution, the importance of stem cells carrying 1 mark. What is stem cell, the meaning of stem cell carrying 1 mark. Then types, two types, mentioning what is the two types carrying a 2 mark, mentioning as well as just explaining what it is carries 2 marks. No need of images and all. I don't think that images needed for computer science engineering students, but I have given the image for reference. For exam purpose, I don't think that it is needed. If you give, that is of no use. The students cannot study. No need of studying that image as such completely. That is only needed for biology students. They need to know in depth. Then application of stem cells. So many applications are there. From that, any 5 application if you take, it carries 5 marks. Then challenges and ethical considerations. Marks I kept less, but explanation I will be giving more. So 2 marks. So you need to write only up to 2 marks. So no need to write all those things. So totally 8 carrying 10 marks. This is connected to the course outcome 4. Course outcome 4 means which is mentioned, think critically towards exploring innovative bio-based solutions for society relevant problems. So stem cells is one of the innovative bio-based solution for the societal relevant problem, no doubt in that, but some ethical considerations still there. Okay, so the level of question I made it as 3. This mark distribution already given to you. Now the introduction, stem cells and the application. Stem cells, they actually a unique cell with a very remarkable ability, their own ability to develop into various specialized cell types in the body. We know we have different cell types. The cell type which is there in our skin, the cell type which is there in our eye retina, or that's in the heart or in the kidney. Everything is different. They have their own function to do. Their type is different. Therefore, stem cells are a unique cell, either which can be converted into any of this type, or the stem cells which are taken from this particular type and further used to do the repair work if needed. Okay, so they play a very crucial role in the growth, the mainly tissue repair and maintaining the body's overall health. Now, types of stem cells. There are 2 types, like embryonic stem cells and the adult or somatic stem cells. The embryonic cells, you heard about embryo. Okay, I'll show the images. Okay, so the embryo, how it is formed and understood. Okay, so derived from the embryo, and that type of cells are known as embryonic stem cells, and these cells have the potential to become any cell type in the body, because we are all came from that small embryo only. So embryo can be converted into any forms, any type type cells. From embryonic stem cells, we can produce skin, we can produce the heart cells, or we can produce the kidney cells, or we can produce the liver cells, or anything is possible from embryonic cell. But separating that embryonic cell, that is an ethical concern again. Then adult or somatic stem cells, it is found in various tissues. They are specialized cells obtained from that specialized organelles or organs. Okay, so they have their own. They are adult. They are not taken from the embryo. They are grown up cells, and well grown up cells are taken separately. Okay, so to explain, I took this image. Okay, so embryonic stem cells. No need to draw this image for exam purpose, as I feel. Okay, so the embryonic stem cells which are formed, we know that fertilization, the sperm from a male and the egg from a female, when they join together, it becomes the egg means the zygote, and the sperm and zygote, when they join together, it becomes the fertilized egg, and the fertilized egg it will grow every day. Very fast growth will be there. Okay, so 3 days after the fertilization, once the sperm and zygote joined, within 3 days of that fertilization, the joining of those called as fertilization in biology terms. Within 3 days, a healthy embryo will be formed, and it will be containing up to 6 to 10 cells will be grown. Okay, so this is a single one. After some 3 days, up to 6 to 10 cells will be formed. On the 5th day or 6th day, or within a week time, a fertilized egg is formed, which is called the blastocyst. Okay, so which is given here. So blastocyst is this particular structure formed. This is the formation of a cell. From this it is further divided and added and reached to a stage called as the blastocyte. So that blastocyte is mentioned here also. Okay, so this is actually the embryonic stage only. Okay, almost from here further it becomes the embryo. Okay, so here it mentions these cells, the surface, the surrounding cells will become the placenta, and this colored one, that golden colored one, it will become the embryo. Okay, so the further become an embryo. So that from that embryo, the cell, if it is taken, separated, few cells are separated and stored and kept under study and used, that can be converted into any type of organs if needed. That much growth we have in biotechnology. So this is the information about embryonic stem cells. Whereas the adult or somatic stem cells, okay, not all together, the image may confuse you. You can take some cells from the brain, then it become brain somatic stem cell. If you take from the heart cells, which becomes the heart somatic stem cell, or skin, it becomes its own, your intestine or blood or muscle. Okay, so they will function their particular role. So from that we can replace any of the damaged cells of heart, can be replaced with the cell which is taken from heart and which is further controlled, developed by in a well controlled lab facility. Okay, so that's about the two images. Images actually, again I'm repeating images. You don't need to by heart the images as such, because that is only for biotechnology students, not for computer science students. Okay, people always shout at me. Many I have seen last 1 year. So I simply took a class video and gave, and my phone number also was given. They are calling me and shouting why this particular subject is given for engineering students, and unnecessary I got that scolding. Okay, it's not me who took it is the university decision, it is a central government decision that biology also need to be studied, because becoming multidisciplinary, for that purpose it is needed. Those who are not studied need to at least understand what it is. Others who studied should know in depth further. It should become multidisciplinary. That is the demand of the present day and future. Now applications, stem cells applications, so many have mentioned them. Okay, so few things, if you listen properly, can catch it up. This in tissue repair, that is regenerative medicine, stem cells, they are used to regenerate the damaged or diseased tissues. That is actually called as the organ repair. Okay, it's also used in orthopedic treatments. Orthopedic means bone and related things, we call it as orthopedic. Bone or joint disorders, if it is there, that can also be regenerated. Therefore it can be used as a regenerative medicine. It can be used in treatment of diseases as such. Say a blood disorder, if stem cells of blood cell, if it is there, it can be used in treating conditions like the anemia or say leukemia. Those diseases can be cured. We can replace that blood with new blood which is formed using the stem cells. It can be used in neurological disorders, that Parkinson's disease you might have heard, or the Alzheimer's disease. Okay, so such diseases can be controlled or can be treated by using the stem cells. Okay, then comes the drug development and testing. So these stem cells, some structures made using stem cells, it can be used as a model where a new drug can be tested. And it can, and the people can predict how the human actually the real cell, how it will behave, human cell will behave. Therefore for the testing as well as developing new drugs, these stem cells can be used. Then understanding the disease mechanism, studying the stem cells with the different diseases in a lab controlled way, we can study how that disease is spreading or how it is forming. That study can be done and can understand how the disease, different diseases are formed. Some of the diseases can be controlled or can be stopped by understanding how it is, the source, as well as how it is forming the mechanism. If you know, block that mechanism, then you can control it. That is understanding disease mechanism application. Then application include the cell-based therapies. Cell-based therapies, if I tell cell-based therapies, uh, actually it is a foundation of for developing the cell-based therapies to address different medical conditions. Okay, so therapy means correcting only. So the previous term connect this. Different medical conditions can be treated by targeting the particular cell, replace that particular cell with the new stem cell. That is called cell-based therapy. Okay, so simplifying some terms is also very difficult. I have a reference here which is a little bit complicated. Okay, the last one, that is the personalized treatments. The tailoring of preparing the treatments based on individual's genetic makeup. It is possible because different person has got their own different characters, the body characters, the cell characters. So that personalized medicine can be prepared, or personalized treatment can be planned with the help of the stem cells. Okay, so that's about applications. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 are there. Any 5 if you call, I said that you will get the marks if you mention kitties and not 2 sentences about that. Challenges, 1 mark for challenges, 1 mark for the ethical concerns. Okay, so challenges: controlling cell differentiation, genetic stability, tumor formation, immunological rejection. Okay, so controlling cell differentiation means you have to ensure the precise control of over the differentiation of stem cells into specific cell types. That is very challenging because all the cells look same. So how to differentiate which can become a stem cell and which type of cell it is, that differentiation is very challenging. The genetic stability, second point. Maintaining the genetic stability of stem cell during its growth, that is the cultivation and the manipulation, that the genetic things should not be disturbed. Otherwise it may call it as mutation happens. So that should not happen. Means unwanted genetic mutations or the abnormalities will create some risk when if it is used in a therapeutic purposes. Tumor formation, there is a concern about the potential for the stem cells to form tumors, particularly that embryonic stem cell. If you take, it may become tumor, extra cell growth, that is called as the tumor. We heard about that. Tumor is there, means extra cell growth, unwanted cell growth. If it is there, that is called as tumor. So tumor formation also a possibility that the people has to worry. So it's a challenge for the biotechnologists. So immunological rejection, last one. Immunological rejection means whatever we injected to our body may not accept it, may not be biocompatible. Okay, so sometimes the stem cells that we prepare, and if you try to implant or replace some of the cell or doing repair work, our body may not accept it, may reject it. We will treat it as a external particle, and will treat as an enemy. The body will treat as an enemy and it may reject. That is known as the immunological rejection. Our immune system is there. We have our own immune system, our own warriors in our body. So that we call as the immune system. So if our immunity is good, that means we are having control over the diseases. So the immunological rejection is also one of the challenges that the biotechnologist has to handle. Now comes the ethical consideration about the source, about the consent, about the global regulations, about the commercialization and the access of this. The source of stem cell, that main concern is that the using the embryonic cells, ethical questions comes how because it involves destroy an embryo. Embryo has to be destroyed, so the embryo is a growing, it's a humankind, growing humankind, how it can be, that concern is there. Okay, so debate is happening on that, that people are discussing that it is related to the sanctity of human life, like that. Debates are there, live debates are there. So the challenge that has to be overcome is you have to balance the scientific progress with the ethical principle to meet some of the future challenges. For betterment only it is doing, so something balance needed. Okay, so that is about uh, the source. Regarding the source, the main embryo, it is if it is a grown up one, then people are not that much worried. Embryo is just means kid. It's even kid of a kid. So the people are worried about that. What is the kid of a kid? That is wrong term I used. It's not a good English. Say, I just mean to say that. So that worry, that concern, that sanctity, that concerns are the informed consent. Uh, um, when a biotechnology specialist, if they takes, or a doctor takes the stem cells from a person, the person, we should take the proper concern. Without proper concern, without informing, stem cells should not be taken. People can't, while operating, taking one small, nobody will feel any difference, but you should inform that a cell is taken, or such cells are taken, which is called as stem cell from them, and it will be used for studies, as well as it is used for further treatment and so that has to be in, if not informed, whether informing or not, that is one of the ethical concerns. Second point. Third point, global regulation. Right now, at present, there are different rules and regulations in different countries, and sudden oversight, the rules are also changing. So some universal guidelines has to be prepared handling the stem cell study. That is one of the ethical concern what I found out. Then commercialization and access. Making the stem cell therapy, it may suddenly, it may take, some people may take its control and become a business. And when they control that, then affordability and access to that will be one of the main concern. So it government has to ensure that a fair access without worsening the social and economic gap. It is also one of the ethical consideration. As we know that if I want to go to moon, it's not so easy, but some people who are working with them, they can go to moon so easy. I'm not telling about any harm about anyone, telling that if it become controlled by some certain people, then it should not be controlled by certain people. It should be kept open for everyone. From the beginning only, it has to be kept open. It should not be given to any company or business people. Then the difficulties for the people who are in the uh, below poverty level, they will find issues. It become a market, it become a business strategy. So that is also one of the ethical concerns. So if I said something which is against any of the rules and regulations and all, by mistake, it might have said, please don't consider it, don't take it seriously. uh, it just came out from my mouth. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my video, class video. And please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is only support I am expecting from you. And my YouTube channel name is my intuition 4865. Okay, my intuition. I thought it is only my intuition, but the same name channels, many channels are there. So this is my personal logo MI. That is logo I have created with the paint and brush. Okay, so uh, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel and watch my videos. Once again, thank you very much and have a nice day.